What's going on, everybody? Phil Daru back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about strength exercises to increase your uppercut power, preferably in the back and front uppercuts. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to make sure that you have the ability to produce force through your obliques, through your oblique anterior and posterior chain, then also through your lateral chain, and then we're going to work the muscles that produce that force in that range of motion. So we're going to go over the focus points. Primarily, what you want to work on first and foremost is your overall technique. Your skills training is going to be highly important to understand how to actually throw a proper uppercut. All right, same thing goes for the front and the backhand. Then from there, you want to improve on your strength. And again, we want to improve the strength of the obliques, the glutes, the hips, and the anterior delts. Okay, we're going to use strength exercises. We're also going to use some power exercises, and then we're going to be doing some stability work too in isometrics, so that you can increase the strength and stability inside the shoulders and inside the posterior chain. All right, let me go over the exercise. So for the first exercise, we're going to be working through a power movement. Now, what a power movement is going to be doing is it's going to increase your force production. You're also going to be working through explosive strength in the anterior chain. And they're also going to work on that transferability of movement or dynamic correspondence so that it can create that overall power inside your uppercuts. So we're going to utilize a med ball underhand toss. You're going to do this with a lighter med ball so that you can increase the velocity and with high force. So for males, you want to take about a 6 to 8 pound med ball, and for females, somewhere around a 4 to 6 pound. Nothing higher than that, because we want to make sure that we're increasing that maximal velocity so that you can improve on your power production. All right, let's do the exercise. All right, so first thing we're going to do, take a med ball. We're going to go underhand position. All right, you're going to get a slight hip hinge. Arms are going to come at your side, right? We're going to be nice and tight to the sides, elbows in tight. Then from there, you're going to thrust forward and shoot the arms, letting go of the ball so you can go straight through in a horizontal way. So we're here, we hinge, drive through, and catch. Catch. One more. Another way you can do it is to stagger your feet. This is going to have higher dynamic correspondence into the sport. So the way you do that is you get in your fight stance. From here, you dip down into the movement. So we dip down into the hip, and then we throw using the uppercut hand. Other side, same thing. Drop down. Okay, so you want to do about 3 to 5 sets, right around 5 to 6 repetitions each side. On to the next exercise. All right, so now we're going to move on to the strength exercise. The importance of this is we're going to increase force. We're also going to be working through compensatory acceleration, utilizing the bands to increase that overspeed eccentric so that you can increase that force throughout that movement, and so you don't have bar deceleration. So then from there, as you go to throw your punch, it's the same movement pattern. There's no deceleration. You actually push through that whole entire movement without decelerating so that it can increase your overall force. Okay, we're going to use a split stance Zercher RDL with that band. Now you're going to take 2 mini bands, or you can go a monster band or a heavy band, depending on how intense you want to go. All right, you're going to do about 3 to 5 sets, and you're going to work between a 3 to 5 repetition range. All right, you're going to get in that split squat position, and then we're going to produce that force going in from that hinge position all the way up. All right, let's do it. Okay, so you're going to go ahead, get a barbell, put it up to the rack. We're going to take our bands, we're going to wrap it over the bar. All right, and then you're also going to take some weight that you can do that you can produce more force. All right, again, you want to, depending upon what you're trying to work for, you want to make sure the intensities are fairly high, because we are working on strength. Depending on if you're working speed strength, strength speed, or absolute strength, you can dictate what weight you put on. Right here, depending on the bar speed, we want to make sure that we're working explosively. So no matter what, we're trying to put intent into the movement. So I'm going to take the bar, get in that Zercher squat position, hands, tight grip. We're going to split stance it. So you're going to get in your fighting stance here, brace the core, drive it up, good extension, stand tall, glutes tight, hip hinge, drive through. Again, 3 to 5 repetitions, as explosive as you can, even with the weight that's on it. You'll do both sides. Again, 3 to 5 sets on both sides, 3 to 5 reps. And lastly, we're gonna be working on the stability exercise. So we're going to try to increase stability of the anterior chain. We're gonna be working on shoulder strength endurance. And then we're also gonna be working on core anti-flexion. We're gonna do this with a supinated dumbbell waiter's carry. You can do it with 1 arm or 2 arms, just making sure that you have strong stability inside the anterior chain and you're creating maximal radiation by tightening up your fist as you grab the dumbbells. All right, let's do the workout. All right, so you wanna make sure that you do about 3 to 4 sets, and you're gonna do this in time ranging from either 60 seconds all the way up to 90 seconds, making sure that you keep a nice, tight, rigid core, and your shoulders are nice and stable, and you're gripping those dumbbells as tight as you can. All right, again, try these exercises out. This can be done on out of camp, this can be done in camp, just making sure that you understand where you're putting these in place, especially when it comes down to training inside of camp, okay? If you wanna find out more about that, I do have an 8-week program, heavy hitter, for boxing. You can check it out in the link in the description. If you have any questions, hit the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notifications so you know when my videos come out. Thanks again for watching, see you next time. External rotation of the shoulder, then back in.